Number 5 that I want us to note, they were extremely in deep poverty. So when we speak about deep poverty, it means that their lack of resources, their lack of certain things that they cannot be able to do. So they didn't have everything. So they were in deep of poverty. So it was worse in their life. So if you look at in the system of how the world works, the church of Macedonia, it was the only church that we could say that it needed help than them taking what they have and try to help others. But they decided that in the midst of their deep poverty, they can take the little that they have and try to help the work of the Lord somewhere. The Bible says that they were not asked to contribute. There was no one who came and said, please give. The Bible says they had. Because why I'm saying that they had? Because the Bible says they have requested to contribute. So which means there were churches that they were asked to contribute towards the work of Jerusalem. And these brethren, they heard about what other churches were doing. And they decided themselves that we want to be part of the contributions. Poverty and persecutions could not stop these saints to meet the needs of others. You know, if you look in the book of Acts, you will see how the church were trying, or they were sharing what they had. And the Bible says there was no lack within them. Not because there was many, no, because the little that they have, they could be able to share amongst themselves. So which means the burden of work that it was there, they could be able to share amongst themselves. There was no one who would say, you clean the house of the Lord alone, but they could come together and work together as one, as unity. So they have requested to be part of collecting or part of giving. And it's amazing that people do not know that the growth of believer, it is not weighed, or it's not scaled by the materialism that we have. And in some part, we even think like if you want to know that you are living in the Spirit, it's when you speak in tongues. Or when you have so many things that the Lord has blessed you with. Or the things that you have worked and accumulate or received them. But when I live here, I will show you what makes this church to excel. Number 5, it says,